Hi, everybody. It's so great to see you tonight. I'm super excited about today. This has been quite an exciting time, and we're finally here. We finally have it. The site's working. So I'm going to be showing you guys a few really cool things tonight. I'm going to cover over a little bit of what we covered last time, just as a bit of a refresher. And I'm going to get a little more in depth into your earnings and how all of the compensation plan works and the reward plans and those sorts of fun things, which is super exciting. And then we're also obviously going to show you guys how you can create your own replica accounts. And remember, it's really important to remember that this is what is called an expedited site. So this is just the first phase. The full site will be ready in about 8 to 10 weeks. So we're hoping a little bit sooner, but that's the good window. But what you can do now is you can place your order. People can sign up below you and place their order. And they can place their order and take advantage of being a consultant for right now. They don't even have to be a consultant. So if they're we're making it as flexible as we can during this expedited phase. So I'm super excited. Let's get started. If you have questions, please speak up. Go ahead, ask questions. I love them. I love that interactivity, so don't be shy. I'll try and get to all your questions as we go along, and let's try and make it really interactive. If you're wondering about something, boy, just ask. No worries at all, you guys. This is going to be a fun night. So I say this all the time, and that is, you never start a business just to make money. And all of you guys are here because you want to be able to start your own business as well. And the key to a successful business is that you want to make a difference. You want to make a difference in other people's lives, and you want to be that person that people look at and you make them feel better about who they are. So what are the top 5 reasons for considering a direct sales company? Because that's really what we are: social sales, network sales, and direct sales. And I'm really proud of that. I'm really proud of what we're building. I'm proud of what we're about to become. And the number 1 reason is to be your own boss. Hello. Save time and money. Get the products that you want at a discount. Expand your own circle of friends. Get to know new people outside of your box, and get recognized and rewarded for achieving something. So whenever you do something great, you get to be rewarded for it. And that's one of the great things about being your own boss. And then, of course, last but not least, is the ability to build extra income. And people often wonder, well, how much income is it? Well, one of the great things about being a part of something like this that's really growing at the ground level is you don't have to have an investment to do it. In fact, for us, and we're going to show you guys this in a little bit, we waived the initial sign-up fee. So all you have to pay for is your very own product that you're using anyway, and you get it at a consultant discount. You get to choose how much time you put in. You can do no time, or you can start to really build a team. And everything is done for you. The marketing, the shipping, the distribution, the orders, all of that complicated stuff is actually taken care of for you, so that you can focus on what you do best, which is just being friendly with people, just being yourself. So why did we decide to go direct marketing versus traditional marketing? Well, I've done lots of traditional marketing, as you guys well know, and there's so many levels. There's so many players in there that are taking a piece of it. But when you go on the direct sales, or what I like to call social marketing, then it's the manufacturer, it's us. We make our own product, and then it's you guys. And there's no layers of middleman to start paying off. There's no retail space that, is 2 or 3 times the value of the product in a retail environment. We don't have to worry about any of that. It's just you and then the final end customer. And that's what I love about it. And I will do a really quick recap, because I think a lot of people don't realize just how important direct marketing or social sales is in our daily lives. So did you know that 2.4 million direct sales consultants earned more than $50,000 last year part-time? Pretty cool. And 82% of women who make over $100,000 a year did it through a direct sales company. So it's one of the ways that women can bust through that glass ceiling is through direct sales, because you're in charge of your own domain. And did you know that more female millionaires are made in direct sales than in any other industry? So there you go. That is why. So I'm really excited about it. I think it's a great opportunity for all of us, and I'm just so excited to be able to share where we're going on this journey together, because really fundamentally your success is the success of all of us, and that's what's so exciting about this venture. So the product is one of the most important things, and you're going to notice here that I'm sipping on something a little bit extra delicious. I actually have, because I couldn't do it straight because it's late at night out here, so I have half of vanilla and half of mocha, of our coffee mocha, and it's made a beautiful froth on the top. It actually looks like really like an ombre coming down here. It's so good. It's insanely good. So, you know those international coffees, not to bring up someone else's brand, but it tastes better than that, except I'm getting in all my protein and my fiber. So you guys are going to have yours. It's going to be coming out. I want to show you, our packaging is here. So I want to show you guys just how big this is. This is our coffee packaging. So look how little my head is. Isn't it beautiful? Yay. And then every single one actually has on the back, I'll show you guys that, try and get it in the mirror so you can actually see, all has recipes. So they've got really easy little recipes for you to do. Here's the chocolate one, and it's just absolutely beautiful. And then even a bread recipe on the back of the natural. Yay! Isn't that awesome? So exciting. So exciting. And it did. It took us a little bit longer to launch than we wanted, but everything had to be right. We had to do everything the way it needed to be. And it had to be, it really does. Like, it has to be the very best. You shouldn't have to worry when you're talking to someone. You should know that what we've created is the absolute best that's available. And we actually have some elite level professional bodybuilders now that are starting to use our product. We have one that's coming on actually to represent it on the athletic side, for the simple reason that it's actually a better quality protein with a better quality fiber than he can get on the sports nutrition side. So they're hacking the bariatric side here to use our product. So I think that says a lot about how great our product is. So just in terms of cost, now I mix mine less than at a time than the 30 grams. So I actually do mine, it's 100 calories and 15 grams. So I mix mine in half. So mine gets even less than that. I like it not quite as thick. So extra backing stuff, I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, maybe that's not meant for me. I was looking at the auto ship. We are going to be we're going to be doing that, Maureen, but not yet. So your best bet is to go for the weight loss one kit, because it does include the coffee. And once the full site is operational, then you'll be able to select and add on extra things. So we start out with one, and then no problem, we can do the add-ons. We just can't do it with the expedited site yet, but we will be able to when the full site comes out, which is so exciting. The full site is like, oh my God, I'm going to show you guys some sneak peeks of it just so you can see tonight. So you're going to get some sneak peeks. And so then I want to show you the difference in cost. So once again, the difference between Shakeology, Isogenics, Herbalife, Slim Fast, any of those ones, so that you can get a sense of how great it is. It is so good, you guys. It is so good. The coffee is, I'm going to drink it and make you all jelly. It is so good. And because we've ultra micronized it, we've milled it, we've double milled it so that it mixes so beautifully. You would never know that it was a powder. You would never know. So beautiful. So you all get 3 for free. When you sign up as a consultant, you get 3 for free. So if you have 3 people who sign up, then you get the equivalent, the average, so equal or lesser value to what 3 people do. So if you wind up with 3 people that get like the big one in your network, you can switch and get the big one, you get it for free. So how cool is that? And it kicks in the very next month. So if you have someone order mid-month, no worries. Next month is when it kicks in. So cool. And I say this all the time. This has been how this whole line even got started was, and you guys know this, my little guy has a nut allergy. My middle daughter has a gluten sensitivity. She gets dark circles under her eyes, so we have to go gluten-free for her. And what I always say this, what's not in your food is more important than what's in it. It's all there, hun. So what we did is the first 100 that signed up, you guys are all good to get it for the discounted price. So it's all in there. All in there. So the one, yeah, we're not going to cover that tonight, Suzanne, but we will be. We will be covering that in its own webinar app. So there absolutely is the Earn Your Surgery. The Earn Your Surgery has to wait for the full site because the technology behind how we keep track of all of it has to have its own IT development for it. So that's part of the bigger launch that comes in 8 weeks. Absolutely. Everything that you do now as you sign up just helps you get so much closer to your goal. Absolutely. So what's in it is 100% whey protein, flaxseed oil, and chicory root fiber, which is an incredible probiotic. So the probiotic from the chicory root actually helps to change your gut flora so that your body craves less sugar. And it's a pretty amazing process when you're eating like crap and you start to switch over and you start to get in a lot more fiber. So it's also nut-free, no added sugar, gluten-free, high in fiber. It's perfect for baking. And then we've sweetened it as well with stevia. And we bake with this all the time. One of the questions that I have is it sort of depends on what you do with it. So I bake with it all the time. So I need a big pack. Like for me, I need the ultimate pack, probably plus some because I feed my family with it. My kids take it. But if you're one person and you're wanting to lose weight, then you should go with the weight loss one that will replace essentially your breakfast and your lunch. If you're looking to not lose weight and you're just looking to maintain your weight and be healthier, then the basic one would be good for you. So yeah, that sort of gives you an idea. And then if you have a family or a partner or there's 2 of you, then I would definitely look at the ultimate pack. It has a lot of the unflavored that's perfect for baking. And we've made every single thing that you see on your screen here. We have videos and recipes for you to use with the protein in every single one of these. Yeah, totally. So, and the videos are not only all in your account, but they're also in Protein Treats so you can preview them. Absolutely. So you were asking about bodybuilders. So we have one of the national competitors for the heavyweight bodybuilders. He's just absolutely massive man. And he's so excited. He actually contacted Blair because Blair was sharing the nutritional information and the macros on there. So Blair's trainer is using it. And then his name is Wade McIntyre, and he's a national level competitor bodybuilder, and he's using it as well. So, and then we have another female national level bodybuilder. She placed 4th in Canada overall, and she is also using it. So yeah, all sorts of really cool athlete types just because of the quality of the protein. And then of course our coffee, which I've already been showing you guys. So we've decided to do it 2 ways instead of doing it just one way where you have to just build a team. We've decided to really have a lot of fun with this. So because you can bake with it, especially because of the added protein in it, a great way to introduce it to your friends and to your family is to actually have everyone over and bake some really cool little hors d'oeuvres. Use some of the ones from, I'll answer those ones in a little bit. Yes, you can. You can change. No problem. So thank you, Jennifer. So you can have tasting parties that gives everyone a chance that they don't, maybe they haven't used protein before, maybe they're not familiar with it before. So you can go ahead and have a tasting party where everybody gets together, you have lots of fun. Your hostess makes commission, and she also gets some special prizes. And then of course you make commission. And then as the consultant, you make ongoing commission when they sign up on auto ship. And then you can do it the more traditional way, which is how we're starting out right now, which is with your simple replicated site. And that's what you're getting today that we're going to cover. And it's so easy. There's a picture of her with her little back office, and that's really what it looks like in the back office. That's the one that you're going to get in 8 weeks. That's not the one that you're going to get tonight. And it's just so bloody cool. It works on your phone, so you can use it anytime. It sends little notifications, so when someone signs up, you get a notice right away. You can see at any minute who's in your downline. You can see what they've sold or what they've done. You can book parties. You can see who's booking them. It works cross-platform. So if you have a browser on your BlackBerry and you can browse the internet, then you can use it on your phone, and it will do everything that you need. Your account, you can see all your pay, you can see what's in your e-wallet, you can do reports. This is an actual picture in the background and on the phone of the back-end system. So it's in development now, but this is what it is in development. So it's pretty darn cool. There's all your business guides are in there. Your training guides like PowerPoint guides, your videos, all that really cool stuff. And one of the things that I'm super excited about is the training, because when you go to start a new business, no matter what it is, you always need more motivation, and you always need some training on how to be successful, little hacks and tricks and different ways that people have learned how to do that. So we've been working on a bunch of video series for you, so that not only are you getting the recipes and knowing how to cook and share those recipes with people, but also all of that training that normally MLM companies put into little books and then charge you for, right, on other direct sales companies. We believe that the best way to keep people, to help people be really successful, is to share that and to make that information free. So that's one of the really valuable things that you're always going to find in your account, is tons of fun free training. Events, all of the events are going to be in there. All your account information, you can change your picture as many times as you want. You can update your own information and kind of make it look like your own. Videos are going to be in there. Your e-wallet is going to be in there. And that's like if you want to save money and you don't want to get paid out, you can keep it in a little e-wallet, which you can either use to buy product with, or you can just grow it as a little bank account your husband doesn't know about. And then when you're ready, you can go ahead and get it cashed out. So you're going to get your own website, and that's today. So as soon as you sign up, instantly a part of it is that you're actually going to get your own website. The website does a few really cool things right now. It will keep track of your team. So anybody that goes to your personal website that signs up is automatically going to be on your team, and you're automatically going to be collecting those commissions, okay? It's the stuff it's not going to do yet until the 8 weeks is booking a party. It's not going to send in track party invitations. It will, however, instantly calculate your commissions. It will instantly help you build your team. So anyone that signs up is automatically going to go underneath you. But you have to remember, it's a very basic, it's called an expedited website. So you're not going to get your e-office yet. So you're not going to be able to see all of that that's going on, other than you're going to get it in emails. So about 8 weeks from today, you'll have your full e-office suite. You'll be able to see your entire downline. You'll see your events, your reports, your training, the videos, and all of that right in your account. So it's super, super easy. And as you guys know, we're working on some really cool things. The flavor packs are really close to coming out. So I'm super excited about that, because you can mix them in the coffee, you can mix them as well in the vanilla and the chocolate, and it gives you a million different flavors, so you never get sick of your protein. And that was actually one of the original ideas that I had when we were starting Nutracelle, was I would get so sick. My husband would get like one kind, like Oreo protein powder, and then I would be so sick of it. So I wanted to make sure that we could create these flavor packs, and it's been a really interesting development process to get everything just right, the flavor, and then how it pours and how it mixes and all of that stuff. So we're almost there. We're also doing baking mixes that are coming out next, and we're going to have a lot of really cool food additions that you can put in, like flavorings for baking, flavorings for grilling on the barbecue, for putting in your dips, all sorts of really cool things that are made out of protein and whole ingredients. So it's sort of like all the best of what you would love to have yummy, foodie food, but you're able to do it with protein and fiber instead of all the added gunk that we get in the grocery store. So pretty excited about where that's headed. I wanted to introduce you guys as well today to your commissions. So they're pretty generous. I think you guys will be excited about it. When you sell so when you sign up, anybody else underneath, it's 908 grams. So so 2 pounds in each bag. So yeah, it's big. So your success consultant, at anyone that you sign up underneath you, you're going to earn 15%. So whatever they get on auto ship, you're going to earn 15% of that. Then you're going to earn another 10% of anyone that they sign up underneath them. And then you're going to earn another 7% of anyone they sign up under them. And that's what we talk about when we talk about a team. If you work in a larger organization, it's exactly the same thing. You have your sales manager, right? And then you have maybe your district manager, and then your sales manager, and then you have your frontline staff. So it's exactly the same thing. Now, when your team gets a little bit deeper, then your commission rate goes down. So it goes 5, 4, 3, and then 2%. So it's not as much when you go down. But it's pretty cool because it allows you to earn income from what you do, but also from having a really great team around you. And that's why that training is so important, right? It's training not just for you, but for everyone in your team, because when everyone wins, then you win. And I'm just such a big believer in that concept. So there's also, once you get 8 levels down, a team matching bonus that goes anywhere from 1 to 4% of what your team does. And then once you get to that level, then you also can get the Mercedes-Benz Club, which is really cool. Once you move up to the Success Executive level, then you earn $800 towards a Mercedes-Benz on top of your commission. So it's pretty sweet. I know Connie was really excited about that one. Does anybody, because the commissions are really important. It's really important for you guys to see and start thinking about how it works. So you have your 3 for free, which is going to work right away. And then you have your commissions, which are going to start collecting right away. Now, right now, we aren't set up for direct deposit for everyone yet. So they're going to go out by check. And so until your full e-office is ready, you will get a check every 2 weeks of your commissions. Go-kart, you are so cute, Trish. You will get it by check. It will literally be sent in the mail to you. Okay. Yes, it does. So your 3 for free, if the 3 people underneath you get a bigger one, you can upgrade to get the bigger one for free. Because we're nice. Because we want you to be rewarded. So it is equal or lesser value to what the top 3 folks in your downline are doing. So right underneath you. Okay. So does that help? So let's say you have 2 that are the basic and 1 that is the weight loss. Then you would qualify for the weight loss. Okay. So, but if you yourself had the weight loss and you wound up with 3 people underneath you that got the ultimate, then the next month you can go and upgrade yourself to the ultimate, and you will get ultimate for free, even though that wasn't what you signed up for originally. How cool is that? So you're going to go 15%, 10%, 7%, 5, 4, 3, and 2, plus a team matching bonus, plus the car bonus. So it's pretty awesome. Now, if you have any questions, go ahead and ask. When you get your full e-office and you open up your e-office, you can see not just what your own commissions are, but everybody in your downline. So everybody that's on your team, you get to see what they're doing. You can kind of keep track of it. You know what your commissions are going to be at any given time. At that point, once you have your e-office, we'll be doing direct deposit. Of course, you have to sign up for the direct deposit because we can't go trying to figure out what your bank accounts are. You got to give it up. So you got to tell us what your bank accounts are. You have to sign up for it. Once you sign up for it, then once a week is how often that you will get paid. And you'll have your choice, of course, to get paid once a week, direct deposit into your account, or you have your choice to keep it in your e-wallet for all the wives out there that want a little spending money their spouses don't know about. And then, of course, the 3 for free. So as soon as you have 3 personal customers enrolled in AutoShip, then you're going to get your free product every month as long as they continue on their AutoShip. So pretty cool. Absolutely income tax time. That's why you do enter your social insurance number. Now, one thing is, if you, let's say you go to, let's say you know Connie, and you go to Connie's site, and you sign up, but you don't want to be a consultant. You just want the auto ship at the consultant price. Hey, no problem. You can do that. In the social insurance section, just add zeros. Just put 9 zeros in. No problem. Now, remember this, though. You will not earn any commissions. If you don't give your social insurance number, we absolutely cannot pay you. You're just a customer. Okay? Now, when the full site is out, then you can choose between customer, and of course the prices are going to be going up January 1st, but they're going to go up again once the full site is out for customers. Okay, but if you want to be locked in as a consultant, you still don't have to build a down team if you really hate money. But what you can do is just sign up and just put zeros in there. So, but just remember that if you're putting zeros in there and you don't put in your social insurance, then we can't give you a T4A. Which you need to show your earnings at the end of the year. The nice thing about doing that is you're a business person, so you get to write stuff off. So you definitely should talk to an accountant or somebody that knows stuff about accounting, because if you have a home office, for example, you can write off the square footage of that home office. If you're doing different things to support the business, for example, then there's all sorts of things that you can use to write off if you have another income or if your spouse has income to lower your taxes. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And a lot of people get real worried about the idea of growing a team, right? Like you think, well, I don't really know that many people, or I'm really worried about whether I could even do it or not. And you really don't have to worry. And I'll just quickly recap some of the reasons why. And that is the power of one. So if you just bring in one person, you're just chatting with school bus driver or some of the other moms, and you bring in one person onto your team, and that one person brings on one person every month. It's called the power of one, and it's pretty amazing. Instead of trying to get people and talking to them all the time about work hard and build a big team and get out there and network, don't worry about it. Just talk to one person and make sure that they know to talk to one person. Because if everybody did that, by the time you got only 3 months in and you were going into your 4th month, you would be adding 16 people to your downline, which is amazing, amazing. And the sad part is most people give up after 3 months because they only have a few people in their downline. But if they just stuck it out a little bit longer, that's really when things start to connect, is in that 4 months, that 5 months period. So you don't worry about it. Even if it's just you, it's all good. And the most exciting thing about the power of one is that when you keep at it, it's like the tortoise and the hare, right? When you just keep at it, if every person just added one at the end of the year, there would be 4,000 people in your network. Like, obviously, that's not going to happen. You're not going to wind up with 4,000 people in your network, but you are going to wind up having a pretty healthy, amazing team by only just focusing on one great relationship at a time. And I think that's what's so important. So even if 90% of the folks didn't make it all the way through to the end, you would still have over 400 amazing people in your total downline. You wouldn't even have to have another full-time job outside of that. So it's pretty amazing how powerful social marketing, social networking really is. And I always say this, you can have everything in life you want if you just help enough other people get what they want. And I wanted to show you guys a few really cool things. And that is, number one, I wanted to give out our little prize. Do you guys remember we had posted on the Nutracelle account a little while ago? We had posted to subscribe on YouTube to our protein treats where all of our little videos are and win. So the rules were that you had to be public. So on your YouTube account, if we didn't know who you were or you had it marked private and it didn't show that you were a fan, then we couldn't enter you. So we put it in our little Woo Box little ticker thing that does like the little spinner. And our winner is a lady by the name of Christine Benko in Fort St. John. So I'm not sure if she's online tonight or not, but she is the winner. Jennifer's saying woo. I assume you know who she is. So Christine, you are going to get the Protein Treats Subscribe and Win Nutracell Shaker, and it will be heading out to you right away. We'll be sending it out in the mail tomorrow. So pretty exciting. And then the other thing I wanted to show you guys was a few more of the details in the back office. This is Connie's back office. So you can see her reports, resources, events, shopping, in her account. I'll actually make it, oh, I can't make it bigger. I was going to try and make it bigger for you guys. And then when you pull down reports, I took a screen capture so you guys could see. When you pull down reports, you can see on here sales, and she can go right into all the customers she's had. She can see her payment and exactly what's been paid. She can see a little picture view of her organization, so she can see all the people that are in her group that are below her. She can see her sales and everybody in her group underneath her sales. She can see her compensation, and it goes back to the beginning. So let's say 2 years from now and she's still kicking butt, she can go back and see how cool her journey was and where she started from. So it's pretty cool, and it's all nice little graphs. Everything's really, really, really easy to use. That was so important to me. So really easy to use. And then I wanted to share my screen with you guys. Now, I was practicing the little share my screen thing, and it didn't like me, but I'm gonna hope it likes me now. Yay, there you guys are, it likes me. So now we're gonna go, and we're on the expedited website. So can you guys still hear me okay? I'm going to open up the chat. Yes, awesome. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Now, right now, I'm signed up under Jennifer Reed. You can see right here, I'm not really technically signed up, but Jennifer Reed, it'll say right in the top right-hand corner. So you're going to join. If you know who your coach is, you're going to go ahead and join. So don't go to Nutracelle.com. That's another important thing to note. Nutracelle.com is the site that we had done the temporary site in the 8 weeks when it comes out. But right now it just forwards to our join.nutracelle.com. Okay, and that's all you need to know. Join.nutracelle.com. Now, when you get there and you click on join, it will give you the option to search for your consultant. So you can go ahead and you can search by name, or if you know their number, and you can search by, and don't worry, it has the US in there. So, and that's because actually we have consultants from the United States that want to start with us. So we decided to include them. So now you're just going to click the join button. And no, that does not want to. There we go. And once you click the join button, it'll still say Jennifer Reed up here, or let's say it's your site now. It's going to say your name, what you put in there. Make sure you put both your first name and your last name. So you can see here it starts, you have your kit choices, so ultimate, your weight loss, and your basic. And then your auto ship options. And you have to do both, but you're not getting charged for both. So don't worry, you only get charged for the one. The next one is your auto ship. That's right. When you first arrive at the site, you're going to get a search option to look for your own consultant. It's super easy to use. And then you're going to click which one that you want to do. So we're going to pick the weight loss in here. So the weight loss join kit. So you can see that the setup fee is normally $129 for the setup kit. I don't know if I'm catching all your comments or not. And we've waived that until January 1st. It's totally free. And also, if you sign up before January 1st, your personal website and your e-office and all of the training, which is normally $14.99, is free for the entire first year. So that's a really big savings. And then your product itself is a huge savings. So the retail is $479, but on auto ship it's only $244. So it's pretty amazing because you get all of that for free and you're getting the auto ship price, but only for consultants. Yes, you sure can. You can have one of each. Absolutely. So you can pick what flavor you want out of the chocolate and absolutely. Oh, I hope not, Sherry Lynn. We are recording it, so we'll send out the recording. Hopefully the recording is pretty good. Then the next one, so once you go all the way down, then you're going to want to make sure you click off your weight loss auto ship. So that's just so that once you get your first shipment, then the next month, your next shipment will come. Yes, you sure can. You can change your flavors. That's no problem, you guys. No problem. So then you're going to click agree. And my computer has decided that it doesn't like me right now. There we go. Now you're going to enter in all your information. And you can see who your enroller is right up here. So when you're signing someone else up, they're always going to see your name up there and they know where you are. Yes, Trish, we're going to send out an email, and I'm also going to do a little video walkthrough for you on the screen. So don't worry, you'll get what we're going to try and make it super easy for everyone. But it's really easy to do. Once you go to, so I'm not sure who your coach is, but let's say it's Connie. Well, that's no good. Well, we'll send the video. So you're going to log in. You're going to put in your first name, your last name. Don't put in company. Don't put in company because it'll think you're a company, okay? Put in your billing address, your phone number, and then right here where it says SIN International, that's where you're going to put the Canadian social insurance number. Don't try to put it up in the numbers above. Then your email address, and then choose your password. And then over here is really important. This is where you're going to pick the name of your new website, and it's going to be your name for a long, long time. So great, Trish. So you're gonna look up Jennifer Reed, or better yet, you just go join, and I'll show you. I'll write it out. Join. Okay, I'll write it out, but spell it properly. Join.nutracelle.com/Jennifer Reed, all one word. Just like that, there she is. And that's all you need to do. I'll look, Linda, for you. So you're going to join up Jennifer Reed. So join Nutracelle.com, Jennifer Reed, or join Nutracelle.com, Trish Gavin. So whatever you put in here, don't just put your first name though, you guys, because what's going to happen is you're going to lose out on sales because people aren't going to realize who you are. So make sure that you put your first name and your last name together. So it's really easy for people who meet or people to know who you are, and that they always are putting the same thing, first and last name. Oh, is that what it is? Yeah, no. It's only one price. Let's go back to that page. Let's go back to that page. That's right. So you just buy the one. No, you can't yet. Sorry, Sharon. You will be able to, once the full site comes out, you'll be able to add on anything that you want. But for now, on the expedited site, it's just the kit. So it'll be very similar on the full site. You'll still do it in a kit, but you can add on. So you're only getting charged once. So on the weight loss join kit, it's $244.98. So it retails for $479. And then down here, you're also going to click the weight loss kit, but it's only for the following month. It's only signing up for the auto ship, and it will not charge until February's shipment goes out. So the first one, your sign up one, because we've waived the $129 sign up fee, then you can get your weight loss or your basic or your ultimate kit, and you don't pay any of the sign up fees, and you don't pay for your website. You just pay the consultant the price, which is the $244.98. And then when you select this one, the $244.98 won't charge, and I'll show you how that works. So we're going to sign up here as me. So I'm going to go ahead and autofill. And we're signing up. Hey, you guys, don't look where I live. Okay, Stratford. I'm just going to show you guys so you can see what happens. Whoops. And live in Canada. And I'm going to fill out my home phone number. And did I put the right number of zeros in? No, one more. 9. And then I'm going to put in an email address. And a password. And join Nutracelle, and I'm going to pick my name, Melanie Wildman, and it will tell me if it's available. So yay, that website is available. And then name on the card, and we'll put in not a real card number for the record. So we'll put in an expired card. There we go. And now we're going to hit next. It'll just take a second here for it to load. Thinking. There we go. And now you can see it has not charged the weight loss join the other kit. Do you remember that you guys were worried about the 2 charges? So all it charged for was your sign up, which is your weight loss join kit. And then your auto ship will charge the following month. Okay. So you can see $244.98, and then because I live in PEI right now, my taxes are much higher than if I lived in Saskatchewan or Alberta, darn it all. So counts my taxes, and the shipping is totally free. Do you guys see that? So you get free shipping, and then you would go ahead and process it. Now, once I'm not going to process it because that card number I put in is not valid, so that wouldn't work so good. And what you will get is your very own site. So if I want to go, I can click on contact, and there's Jennifer's information. So yours will be on there, and you can see her phone number, you can see where she is, and you can find out a little bit about Nutracelle, and of course you can join underneath her. So I'm going to stop sharing here for a minute. It'll let me. There we go. I think it stopped sharing. That stopped sharing for you guys? And that was it. It's so easy. So it takes like 2 seconds, and it doesn't let you, what's nice about it is you just fill that information out and then you're good to go. Yeah. And it will tell you your own ID number. So you'll get one, and it will tell you you'll get it in an email, but it will also tell you on your landing page, and you'll get your ID. So like Jennifer's is 1013, and so on and so forth. So everybody's going to have their own number, and people can search you by your name and your city, or your province, excuse me, or they can search you by your ID number. Yep, exactly. Go right ahead and put it in if you know it. So if she's your coach, put in 1013 and you're good to go. Yay. So it's pretty easy, hey you guys? And what's nice about it is now it will automatically calculate everybody that signs up on your own team. It will automatically calculate all your commissions. And because your commissions are pretty high, it's 15%. So you think on, for example, the weight loss kit, if one person signs up under you for the weight loss kit on auto ship, then you're going to earn 15% of that. So you're looking at almost $40 in commission from that starts to come in on a regular basis. So it adds up pretty quick. And we really wanted to do it this way. In fact, I should show you guys. I'll show you guys in the trainings sometime when we do it. But I met a CFO of another company that did this, and one of the tips that he gave was the more you can give back to your own consultants, the better it is for everyone to grow. And I really took that to heart because his job was the bean counter. He was the one that was supposed to be trying to keep costs down and keep everything low. And so his whole philosophy was the more you share, the more you grow. And that was what we wanted to do. I missed your question. I can't see it. Do you want to ask again? I missed somebody's question. Okay, and then if you have any questions or you're having trouble, don't worry. You can send an email to info@nutracelle.com and we'll help you out. All these prices are for auto ships. Did you guys remember when you saw the retail price? So the weight loss kit, for example, was I believe it was $479 on retail. So when you buy them one at a time, they're way more money. It's because it's on auto ship that we're able to offer it at a better price. And the shipping is free. So it's nice because it also keeps you on track. Don't forget that when you know that it's coming, you are going to stay on track and you're going to get your protein in. So it's really important for two reasons. It was really, really important to me to make sure that this was on auto ship, because what happens when you run out is you get off track. You don't take your protein in, you get hungry, you get taking some junk, whatever is easiest to grab in the house, you wind up eating crackers and whatever else, and then you get more and more off track. But when your protein, when we make it so easy and it shows up at your door and it's there for you and you know how much you're supposed to be taking, it helps you to stay on track, and that's what helps you lose the weight. It's so critically important. It's no good to for a week or two. That's not going to help you. You have to do it consistently. I would not recommend it, and we can do a session on that. But if you make your own Nutracelle page, it makes it a lot harder for your friends and family to see the cool stuff that you're doing. And it actually, there's a lot of studies now that on social media and social sharing that show when you do that, when you create a separate account, you really cut out your network and it makes it a lot harder to grow. So I don't recommend it. And then also you can't say anything that represents you as the company on something that the company doesn't control. You can definitely have your own site that you use to promote Nutracelle, but you wouldn't be able to have it look like an official site. So I wouldn't recommend it because at the end of the day, it would hurt you more. And we're giving you so many cool tools. Your e-office lets you do social sharing. So let's say that you share a promotion that we have. So say we have a really cool little promotion that's coming up and you share it on your wall and someone clicks on that promotion or someone shares it and then they share it to another friend and then they share it to another friend and then someone clicks on it and they're like, hey, what's that? And then they place an order. It will actually take them to your replicated site. So even multiple shares later, you can still wind up adding either a customer or even another consultant to your own downline because of how integrated the tools are that we've done for you on social sharing. So when you share on social media, all you're doing is let's say you take a picture of something cool or you just type something or you take a picture from our website or you with whatever you do, and then you put your link. So you put your join.nutracelle/Tamara Whitford and you share whatever content you want and you make sure that your link is on there. the fact that you shared it and it goes out and it has that link on it, it will track that through social media. So even if you were to tweet it, I don't really tweet that much, but even if you were to tweet it, it would track it. And then if you share it on Facebook, it would track it. So that's why it hurts you when you try and set up your own Facebook account, because all the people that know you won't necessarily see it unless they join your group. So you're way better off to just keep it on your personal wall. And we have some really cool training on social media to show you guys how to maximize it. And obviously that's good for the company too, right? But it's great for you guys, so you can learn all the little tips and tricks on how to really promote it for yourselves. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And we want it to be really fun. That's the big thing. If it's not fun and you're not enjoying doing it, then, right? So we want this to be really fun and we want it to be easy. Everything should be really easy for you guys. All right, does anybody have any other questions? I think we did it. I think we got through a lot today. This was like, whew. The bottom one. So the one that says sin. So if you want to think, oh, sinful. So it says SIN International. So SIN and then the short for international. That's the one that you want to put it in. You bet. Yes, you can sign up now. You can sign up. Yep. Everything's ready. It's ready for you. So it's an exciting day. Oh, that's really important. All of our product is going to be shipping to the warehouse on the first week of January. So we'll be shipping out. You guys will get your shipping notices the first week of January, and you'll have a tracking code so you can see where it is, just like watching Santa's sleigh. And you'll get the notification for the exact day that it's leaving, and then you'll have your own shipping and tracking code. And you can actually, it'll be emailed out to you, and you can click on the number and you can see exactly where it is. Yeah. Yeah. So as long as she signs up now, it'll be the same cost as you. Yeah. And if you have trouble, don't worry. So if anything glitches and it's not working for you, send an email to info@nutracelle.com and we will have IT look at it and they will get it figured out in the next day for you. Okay. So don't worry. If you can't, just make sure you let us know and we'll help you. A real person. And if worst comes to worst, we can go in and we can place it for you. We can create your own site for you if you're really having trouble. So don't worry, okay? We're here for you. All right, you guys. You guys are awesome. If you have any questions at all, info@nutracelle.com and we will get back to you, or reach out to your coach right away. We're totally here to make this as seamless and easy as possible. And give everybody your site. It's yours now. Post it on your own walls. So when you're join.nutracelle.com/Trish Gavin or /Tamara Whitford or /Maureen Sharp, whoever you want your site down on, you can share it to anyone you want. Yay. Someone have one other question, I think. You want it to be your first and last name. Don't put anything fancy or fun or different in there, because your goal is for people that know you and people that meet you to know really easily where to go. So if you put it in as Maureen Sharp, or it makes 30. Makes 30 or more if you do it like me, because I don't like mine as thick. So I drink like all day long. Oh, we kind of blipped for a second, but I think it's okay. All right, you guys, have the most awesome night. And if you have any questions, I can't wait to hear from you guys. And hey, let's do this. This is going to be such a fun year. Yeah. I can't wait. I can't wait for you guys to see your e-office. I'm just like dying to show you all the stuff we're building for you. So cool. And then we got to get some home parties. We got to get some parties in the house once January kicks out and we can start booking our home parties. So some fun stuff coming on. Hey, it replaces food, girl. It's cheaper than food. Yeah, that's the whole point. Back on track, and you want to use it to replace food. It's not on top of, it's replacing the crap or whatever food that you're eating so that it can help you get back on track. So that's what it does. That's what it does for me. That's what it's going to do for you guys. It's even what it's going to do for my husband, because he's been a naughty little boy lately. So we're getting him back on track. All right, you guys, have an awesome night. We will be sending out this link, and then I am making a walkthrough on video with nice quality audio to show you how to do it if you have any little troubles. So don't worry, we got you all covered. And yes, Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas. Trish, I will send you some. I will send you some. We got Wade McIntyre, and probably some of the guys at your work totally know who he is. So so reach out to me and we'll get that all figured out for you. All right, you guys. Merry, Merry Christmas. Talk to you soon.